And we're back here on the GSMC Baseball Podcast, bringing you our fifth and final segment for today's show, and just going over that. So let's get into it. It is going to be talking about the All MLB team and going over the guys I think could be on it, going over MLB's current projection for it, and talking about it. So yeah, I am going to change the text here a little, just there. I did not change it before. I don't know why, so I apologize about that. But yeah, we're going to change that very quickly. So there we go. And yeah, so we're going to be talking about that. But before we talk about that, actually, I wanted to give some update here. We actually had some pretty significant news that just broke over the break that I did want to mention. And it's not good news as a Mets fan. It's not great. Christian Scott has been placed on the 15-day injured list with a right UCL sprain. That is bad. A UCL sprain is never good for a pitcher, especially a young one. So that is really unfortunate. Some bitter news here, dampening the opening of the Subway Series 100%. But yeah, that's not great. So we're hoping to learn more updates on that, seeing if the worst thing that happens, seeing if the worst comes true with Tommy John, of course. So yeah, obviously I'm hoping it does not. I'm very much hoping it does not. But these things happen. So we'll be talking about that tomorrow if there is any news on that. But yeah, so focusing on this now. Obviously, I had to get that out as a Mets fan. We were talking about the All MLB watch list and talking about the All MLB team. So the All MLB team is something that MLB did invent, I believe, last year, where it's like the All NBA team, where it's the best player at every position, and just recognizing the guys who have done the best at each position. So I did want to go over just who they have here, some thoughts I have on it as well. So yeah, let's go over that. So first off, let's go with the pitchers. So they have 5 starting pitchers and then 2 relief pitchers. So first off, for the starting pitchers, we have Tarik Skubal from the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, obvious pick, has to be here. Skubal is, in most people's eyes and in my eyes, the Cy Young favorite for this year. I did a segment on him yesterday as well, talking about if the Tigers should trade him. So go check out that on the channel if you would like to see me talk about more about Tarik Skubal and just rave about him. But yeah, obviously Skubal has to be on this list. Skubal has been an incredible pitcher this year. Probably the best pitcher in baseball this year with how well he's done. Has to be on this All MLB team, and I don't disagree with this whatsoever. Chris Sale from the Atlanta Braves is next. Question mark here. He's had a really good season, but again, I think right now it makes sense. But again, I'm just not expecting Chris Sale to continue doing this well as he has for the rest of the season. Like, I expect there to be some regression at some point. Maybe I'll eat my words at the end of the season. We'll end up seeing, but yeah. I think right now it makes sense, but I think there are a lot of other more deserving candidates, to be perfectly honest with you. So we'll have to see about that. Paul Skeens of the Pittsburgh Pirates is next. Obviously, Skeens has to be here. Probably the greatest rookie season of all time at this point right now. Is a Cy Young contender, a legitimate contender as well as a rookie. Is having an incredible season, and yeah, just overall has been really, really good. And if you're going to make an All-MLB team like this, you have to include Skeens with how incredible he's done, with how big of a face he is of baseball at this point from this season. So I think it makes a lot of sense to be able to put Skeens here. I think it is very true, and yeah, I think that overall this is a very obvious choice, and it makes a ton of sense here to put him here. Next up, we have Garrett Crochet from the Chicago White Sox. How much longer will he be on the Chicago White Sox? We're not sure. But Crochet has done absolutely incredible in his first full year as a White Sox, has become maybe the biggest trade piece on this entire market, and I think 100% has to be on a watch list like this. I think in the end of the season will end up being on the All-MLB team. Not sure if the innings problem will matter, as I don't think he'll throw many more innings as a starting pitcher in the regular season, but at the same time, leads the league in strikeouts right now, has been an incredible player, and yeah, overall has been such a fantastic addition to this White Sox rotation. Won't be part of the White Sox rotation much longer, but yeah, has been a really incredible player for this team. And overall, deserves this to be on this list 100%. And finally, from the Baltimore Orioles, Corbin Burnes. Yeah, got to include Corbin Burnes in this kind of list. Has been incredible since coming over to Baltimore in that trade. Has really just been a fantastic pitcher here for this Orioles team. Has been one of the biggest reasons why this Orioles team has been as good as they have been. Really has helped out this rotation. Really has become an elite starting pitcher for them. As I think right now has been better than any time he was in Milwaukee. I think there's only really been 1 year in Milwaukee where he's better than this. So it's been a fantastic addition to this young, impressionable Orioles team. adding a veteran ace like this has been such an important move for them, and yeah, has been an incredible piece to what they've been doing there over in Baltimore. Going to the relievers now, Emmanuel Clase as the first reliever here from the Cleveland Guardians. Yeah, you have to put Clase. He's been probably the second best reliever in all of baseball this year. Has been absolutely incredible. I mean, it's just continuously is one of the most consistent and best relievers in all of baseball. Has been such a lockdown player for this Guardian team since coming over there in the Corey Kluber trade. So overall has been a fantastic addition to this Guardians team since coming over in 2020. And yeah, has been consistently one of the best closers in all of baseball. Has continued it this year, and yeah, definitely deserves to be on a list like this. Mason Miller of the A's, the next pick for the relief pitchers. Obviously, you can't talk about the best relief pitchers in baseball this year without having Mason Miller. The way he's just effortlessly gone into that role has been absolutely incredible. And yeah, has definitely been one of the best relievers in baseball this year. I would say the best relief pitcher in baseball this year. So yeah, overall has been absolutely fantastic and definitely deserves to be on this list. Now, do I agree fully with this list? I think these picks are fine. I think that overall they picked some good players, but I think there are some players that maybe could have been on this list for the pitching side as well. Of course, that weren't. I think there are some pitchers that really maybe deserve to be on this list that weren't. First off, I would look at Logan Gilbert of the Mariners. I think he should definitely be on this list, and I think he should probably be on this list over Chris Sale. But that's just my thing. That's really the only big one gripe I had there. And I'll say Ranger Suarez, Seth Lugo, Tyler Glasnow. I think those guys, you have to try to find a way to get them in if you can, but obviously it's only 5 spots, so I get it. And the relievers, I have no problem with it. Mason Miller and Emmanuel Clase have clearly been the 2 best relievers in all of baseball this year. Definitely should be on this list. So we'll now be going to the lineup, which is apparently the best players from each position this entire year. Starting off at catcher from the Baltimore Orioles, Adley Rutschman. Yes, Adley's been the best catcher in baseball this year. I think is the best catcher in baseball. 100% deserves to be on this list. And yeah, no gripes about it here. First base we have from the Philadelphia Phillies, Bryce Harper. Harper also deserves to be on this list. I think it's very close with him and Freddie Freeman, but I think the way that Harper has just effortlessly transitioned to being a first baseman this year after not playing it at all in his professional career has been so impressive that he deserves to be here. And as much as Freddie's been really good, I think Harper's been better, and I think that Harper deserves to be on this list. Is a very obvious choice to be here, and yeah, I think again 100% deserved and makes a lot of sense to be here. Second base we have from the Arizona Diamondbacks, Ketel Marte. This could go either way with him and Jose Altuve from the Astros. I think that both have been the 2 best second basemen in baseball this year. If you want to put Marte, I'm okay with that. You want to put Altuve, I'm okay with that. But Marte has had a great season this year. I again have no problems whatsoever having him on this list, and I think he definitely deserves to get some recognition for how well he's done. Third base we have from the Boston Red Sox, Rafael Devers. I would also agree with this. I think that Devers has been incredible with the Red Sox this year, just continuing to be an incredible bat for the future of this Red Sox team. Has been one of the biggest reasons why this Red Sox team has done as well as they have this year, have exceeded so many expectations. So yeah, definitely deserves to be on this list. In my opinion, has been the best third baseman in all of baseball. And yeah, 100% deserves to be here. Shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Yes, obviously, one of the AL frontrunners for MVP this year. Definitely deserves to be on this list. Again, I talked all about Bobby Witt Jr. this episode, but overall, it's Henderson versus Witt for the shortstop position. And in my opinion, as of right now, Henderson has been the better player. Witt is very close, like as close as you can be. But I just think, simply put, Henderson has been the better player this year. Outfield, we have Jordan Soto from the Yankees and Stephen Kwan from the Guardians. Yes, these are the obvious picks. These are the guys who have been the best outfielders in baseball all year. Makes all the sense in the world. No arguments. And the DH, of course, is Shohei Ohtani, who will probably end up becoming the first full-time DH to ever win the MVP award. So obviously, he's going to be the choice here to be at the DH position. Is the best player in baseball, in my opinion. Is an incredible hitter. Has been such an incredible DH this year, even with a torn UCL on his other arm. So, yeah, an incredible player, and definitely deserves to be here. So, that is the All-MLB watch list for this. Just going over MLB's picks for the All-MLB team. I may give mine when it gets later into the season. So yeah, I'll be talking about that. But that is it for our show today, guys. I want to thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe to the notification bell to know you get notified when I upload, when all the other great content creators on this channel do. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram for more content and updates. And tomorrow will be the trade deadline extravaganza. Doing all my predictions for the trade deadline, so we'll be going over that. And yeah, we'll be seeing you tomorrow and going over it. So again, I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure to watch tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, and we'll see you baseball throws out of 10. Thanks, guys, and bye.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to